Oh, it's VALKRIN!
You make it look like it's magic. Oh, yeah.
So we're gonna start top because Janna's CC at 1 is okay, but she typically takes shield, so you can fight her at 2 and 3 when she has all CCs at level 3. Initially, it depends on if Maokai takes saplings or not, otherwise he'll have 2 CCs. Both could work, bot gank and mid gank are both pretty viable. So I expect him to be around here sometimes. She didn't have flash. So Olaf's full clearing, or countering me here.
Shaco just went bot mid top and got first blood. Damn, I should have pinged like a madman. Like Shaco's just on a rampage running through the map. Don't just randomly go aggressive because he's not farming right now.
I don't need to tax. NA 80s. Yeah, I have 6 farm. I don't really give a damn. Like, they don't understand winning via pressure.
I mean, this playstyle of Shaco will just fucking fall flat on its face if you and your team just don't let it work. Because I'm gonna be a level higher than Shaco from just farming. And the lanes weren't gankable, so that's the best thing for me to do.
Are you sure about that?
I mean, the build is pretty standard. You need 2 mods to clear, get movies to pressure, and since I could start building defensive now to secure the game, but our Lux isn't strong enough yet to secure. Like, VALKRIN farms get some kills, sure, but I'm winning via pressure.
Oh, hell no!
Good job. Hard to say if I should be building offensive or defensive at this moment. Or 8:15, the game's pretty open. Nice. It's just building offense when you're behind and building defense when you're ahead. That's all the build I'm doing is. Maokai's right that we should be going to the top side wave. But top side is correct. Finn is like making solo plays. Pretty bad. We can't help him. It's too far. Let's just go farm the bot lane. We're gonna commit to a 5v4 without. I guess maybe if we can kill Darius fast enough, I'll play interference here. Too aggressive, Maokai. Too aggressive. Oh shit. Nice. Yeah, I agree with this. Alright, we didn't tank it. Standing behind it is for backstab, it's not for no reason, obviously. The person that tanks it is the person closest to it. So I'm assuming Maokai wasn't close enough. This used to be a burst only stream. I don't know, I just feel like playing this a little bit. Just a little bit. We should go bot and dragon because dragon's spawning, so we should play on bottom side. Additionally, we want bottom turret because bottom turret impacts Baron more, because if we open up the bottom in him, that creates a situation where the Baron's super open. Bot better. It opens Baron later. And drag up. Move bot. AD. But I guess if they don't know macro, then who gives a damn, right? So now we got the bot turret, so we're gonna rotate to the remaining outers. And Caitlyn's rotating late. I could look for a pick, but I don't think I need to do anything too drastic. I can also choose to cross to the left side. Oh, we already got that. So now we do a siege. Alright, so now we should go bottom. Bot inhib better. Bot inhib's the best because if we get bot inhib, that opens up Baron's plays. But because this is NA solo queue, we're just gonna ram it down mid like morons. And we'll see how that goes. This is dumb. I don't want to fight without the Vayne. I'm just gonna frontline it. Because frontlining's broken. Alright, cool. That's game. It's not just about being assassin. When you play an assassin, you need an abundant amount of resources. Because when you play assassin, you need 3 items to impact the game. Or you need to get very lucky with 2 items, either getting a crit or them not having. Like, you won't be able to burst with 2 items 100% of the time. There's no possible way to do that. So that's really the problem with playing assassin, is that you're so resource heavy and you need 3 items, so you need to tax lanes. But taxing lanes is never optimal. Because if you're a better player, you can play with less resources. As well as the fact that the jungler shouldn't tax because it impacts EXP level gains and all the other stuff. Just get GA here. I don't care about building AP. AP doesn't impact, it's just poke. It's just boring. Really? That was your play, Caitlyn? It's an interesting play. Just go here and end. No, no, no. So even though VALKRIN power farms early, he doesn't understand that. Or like, if you look at it in terms of percentages, right? Do you think on average someone that's going to play aggro in the early game while picking up farm, or someone that's going to farm his whole jungle and then look for opportunities to gank, which is going to have more game impact, right? You're not impacting the early game, so it's your job to impact the mid-late game, right? He might not have been as ahead in terms of gold or EXP or stats compared to the full farm power that he played, but it's not about how strong you are, it's about how strong relative to the other champions you are, right? Like, if you're full items and max EXP and everything, right, and you're level 18, well, that's really good, but it doesn't matter if like everyone else is also that too, right? It's only the relative difference. So even though VALKRIN will play his mid-game style and like he'll have 2-3 levels on me with gold EXP edges, right? Like, if his team is behind because of it, then the relative stance of it is null. Whereas if he had just played an early game edge, maybe he has a less marginal lead on me, but he has a lead on me, and everyone else is marginally even, right? So that's a relative lead rather than like a stock lead.
I like just have no motivation to play ranked after a game like that.